Hey y'all, Bobby Lovell again here today. Time for another Sunday Fun Day video. Man, I hope everybody had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know that we did. When you're thinking about Thanksgiving, lots of things come to mind, but one thing that is always in there also with our Thanksgiving is football. And so I decided this week I would share another football story. I was very fortunate, played 6 years at Baird from 7th grade all the way through my senior year. And was extremely fortunate the fact that I played all 6 years and never was injured. And I played offense and defense, so I was on the field almost all the time. Like I say, was very fortunate that I never got injured. When I played, we were in Class 2A at that time and barely in Class 2A. Every time that UIL did their redistricting with the numbers they came out with, I think they looked at Baird and said, okay, we're going to start here with 2A. And we had to play big teams that were almost twice the size we were in high school. Eastland, some of these other bigger schools. And so it made it tough for us because the other schools may have a bunch of kids on the sidelines to bring in some fresh recruits, a whole lot more talent to draw from when you've got nearly twice as many in high school. So it made it difficult, but we still played a good game and had a good time. And, I was very consistent in playing. I didn't do a lot of mistakes as far as penalty-wise, but there's a couple of penalties that really stick out in my mind out of 6 years. I'm sure I had more than 2 penalties in 6 years, but 2 while I was on varsity level that really I remember. One of them happens to be when we were playing over in Eastland in 1982. And for anybody that remembers, that 1982 Eastland team went all the way in one state. They were one of the best schools in high school football teams that had ever been assembled on a football field at that time. I mean, they had depth. They had linemen that had size. They had linemen that had strength with the strength conditioning. Their quarterback, Jay Hess, was untouchable in the backfield, and he could zip a pass downfield. The guys could catch it. Running back Carlos Sanders, I think he racked up more yards probably than most of the other running backs that entire year through all classifications. I mean, they were just a well-rounded team. And me at playing defensive end wanted so bad to get back there and put pressure on Jay Hess, but man, it was just tough for all of us to get in there. And one time I finally did, and yes, he had already let go of the pass, but I'd got back there, and I was proud about it, so I went ahead and popped him in good time, let him know that I was back there. And yeah, the referee throws the flag up, and I get a 15-yard penalty for roughing the passer. But like I said, I celebrated that 15-yard penalty, and I really don't even think the coaches got too mad at me because I finally got to rush him a little bit and get to pop him a little bit after he got it. And the other penalty that I can remember, this one was really comical. I don't even remember who we were playing, but we were playing there at Baird. We were on the home field. And the team that we were playing had just punted to us. And I'm running down their sidelines, kind of stride for stride with one of their players, and I hit him in mid-stride, and I put my helmet on the front of him, legal block, but I caught him mid-stride, and he went flying back towards his sidelines. Well, the referee was running down the sideline at the same time and jumped over that player as I knocked him underneath his feet and just grabbed his flag and just dropped it right there. And then from that point on, I'm pleading my case to the referee, going, man, you didn't see me hit him. I hit him fair. I didn't hit him in the back. I'm pleading my case. And when we watched the film on Monday, that was one of the things that we always did. We always went back and watched the films on Monday of the previous Friday night's game. Coach Conley and Coach Graves and Coach Fox and those guys, we would stop that, back it up, and they would just chuckle because this kid went flying, and the referee just wasn't even looking. He just jumped over and dropped the flag because the way the kid flew in front of him, he thought for sure I blocked him in the back. I didn't, but got another 15-yard penalty, and the coaches really got a chuckle when we watched the films over it. It's exciting now. Baird's playing 6-man ball. They're playing teams that they can play with. After I graduated, Baird dropped down to Class A. They competed on a very good level there for a long time, went deep into the playoffs. It's just the way the time goes. My brother, Al, when he played, Baird went 0-10 every year for him. So, the ups and downs of the way growth and changes happen. It's been good for some of you guys that I know that were 2 or 3, 4 years younger than me that got to go deep in the playoffs and win district. But we had a rough row to hoe, but they still knew that they'd played us on Saturday morning when they got up when they played Baird Bears. That's just the way it was. We were a hard-hitting tough-nosed football team, whether we were winning or losing. Guys, remember, enjoy this holiday time as we really get into the holiday season. Spend time with family and friends. And remember, you guys be sweet. I'll be pretty. I love you, and God bless.